Hey, what's going on? It's Ted Carr here, just on Highway 1 in Canada, heading back from the Okanagan. Just got some amazing fruit at Painter's Farm Market. If you've never been to Painter's, it's in Kelowna, definitely check it out. I was just up in Kelowna visiting the Canada Fruit Fest future venue. I was looking at a venue for 2020 and it looks amazing, and I'm really excited for that. So planning ahead, as you can see. 2019 is also going to be fantastic. We have a lot of great plans for 2019. Some new presenters, some new activities on the workshop, some more variety of fruit. It'll be a different year. It'll be a different year. We plan on having more attendees and things just more planned out. You know, we learned so much from the first year, and we really want to improve for 2019. So good things in the pipeline for sure. Now, this video I want to talk about the 3 or 4 main reasons. We'll pick three main reasons why people adopt a raw vegan diet. The 3 reasons why people really think that the raw vegan diet is the superior diet. That 3 reasons why people think that a raw vegan diet is just the ultimate, it's the pinnacle. It's the top of the mountain. It's that silver bullet that people are looking for. Because there's all sorts of diets out there, let's be honest. There's paleo diet, there's keto, there's the zone diet, there's a carnivore diet. It's just picking up some popularity now, just people eating raw meat, like all sorts of these diets out there. But why is it that a raw vegan, specifically a fruit-based raw vegan diet, is the way to go? Well, let's just start with the fact that I think most people are very drawn to this diet because it's so natural, in that we're very naturally attracted to fruit. We're naturally attracted to the way it tastes, the way it smells, the way it's obtained. You know, just the vibe that it gives off. It's a happy, clean, innocent, positive vibe. When you look at an apple, it's like an apple is very friendly. When you look at an orange, like an orange is very friendly. It's like we just naturally associate it with vibrancy and health. And if you go on Google Images, for example, and type in healthy child eating, you're gonna get just images of all these healthy children eating fruit. And you just go on Google and type in like just healthy food. What comes up? Fruit. It's just naturally really healthy. It was just instinct for us to think that. And there's a reason for that. That's because humans are frugivorous animals. Just like we're naturally designed to be under the sun, we're also naturally designed to eat fruit. Everything about us, everything about our physiology screams fruit eater. Right? Just look at our hands and the way it wraps around like a mango or an apple or a banana or whatever. It's like we're natural fruit eaters. We see color very well. What other animal sees color as well as us? What's the point of us being able to see color? Being able to see fruit when it's ripe. Boom, it pops, it's vibrant. We can spot fruit really easy. And what's the point of us loving to climb trees? Why do kids love climbing trees? Because we're natural tree climbers. That's how you get fruit. You climb a tree. You know, what's the natural attraction to just, you know, all these paintings that have all these fruits on them? You know, all these old paintings that have fruit. And you go to the butcher shop even, you see all this raw meat, but you see all this fruit laying around as well to decorate, to make it look nice. Why do we salivate when we close our eyes and think of a lemon? You know, we get that sour tang. Okay, that's why we're super attracted to fruit. It's just natural. We're designed for fruit. At the same time, we're repulsed by raw meat. Like if there's a dead animal on the road, I'd be so disgusted by it naturally. I'd be really sad, of course, at first. So first you'd be sad, like you almost feel like kind of guilty about being a human for someone having hit that animal. So you're sad that it's dead because you want it to live. And now you're disgusted by it because all the blood and guts in it and the hair is everywhere. Right? It's just nasty. And why do people, when they eat food, they pick out hair of their mouth? There's hair in their food. Why do they go like, ew, there's hair in my food? Why would humans be so naturally disgusted by having hair in our food if we're naturally designed to eat meat? You know? So that's the first reason. It's just the ultimate diet. Reason number 1 is because it's natural. We're supposed to eat it. It's what our physiology wants us to eat. From the length of our intestines, the shape of our mouth, to the way our hands grab it, to the way we even climb trees, and then just our eyesight and everything about us. We really do well on fruit. The second reason why people love eating this way, and the reason people decide to keep eating this diet long term, is because it allows you to get all the vitamins and all the minerals and all the nutrients that you need. Nothing is deficient on this diet. You can eat all the vegetables and fruit that you want, all the fruit and vegetables you want, and you're gonna get all the vitamins and minerals that you want. That's just like, you just gotta look at what are our nutrient needs, and you look at the nutrient profile of certain fruits, and you'll see that fruits meet all of our nutrient requirements. You add in some vegetables there too, it's even easier. It's even easier to meet all the nutrient requirements if you just add in some greens. Super easy. So that's the other thing, that's the second thing. No nutrients are missing on a raw vegan fruitarian diet. The only nutrients that you can't get from food are the ones that you're not gonna get from food. Like vitamin D, for example. It's not even a vitamin, it's a hormone, you get it from the sunlight. Iodine you get from soil, but you pretty much get it from ocean, the salt water. Even vitamin B12, you get it from dirt, you get it from organic fruit. So the vitamins, and even like cholesterol, for example, people say, where do you get cholesterol? Your body produces cholesterol, bro. Your body produces it because you're an animal. Same with protein. People say, where do you get your protein? Good question. You actually don't get protein from plants. You don't get protein from fruit. This is a protein deficient diet. But it doesn't matter because you don't need protein because you're an animal. Animals produce protein and you're a freaking animal, bro. So you produce protein. What we get from plants, what we get from apples, what we get from bananas, what we get from spinach, what we get from kale, what we get from grapes, peaches, plums, nectarines, we get amino acids. And amino acids and protein are not the same thing, but proteins are made up of amino acids. So it's like saying, it's like pointing at a house and saying, hey, there's a brick. Well, we call that a house. The house is made up of bricks, but you don't call the house a brick, even though it could, because it has a brick in it. So proteins are proteins, and they're made up of amino acids. So if you ask someone to go get you a brick, they don't come back with a house and say, here's a brick. Like, bro, you brought me a house. I need bricks to go make a house. I asked for bricks because I want to go build a house. Why would you just bring me a house? I got to tear this thing down now and take the bricks out of it. And that's exactly what happens when you eat meat. Your body has to break down the meat into the amino acids so they can uptake the amino acids into human form to form human protein. So if you want protein, you've got to eat animals. But why would you want protein if your body requires amino acids? That's the beautiful thing about eating this way. Every bite of an apple is going to give you amino acids. Beautiful. Delicious. Sweet. Super sweet. Super juicy. Super clean and refreshing. Love it. Alright? So that's that. That's the second reason. All needs are met, and you're not getting anything that you don't need. So that's part 2 of the second one. You're getting all the nutrients you need, and you're not getting anything you don't need. Things that you don't need are, for example, cholesterol. Things that you don't need are blood and hair from another animal, bones, right? You don't need any of that stuff. Processed garbage, like nothing is refined, nothing is highly processed on this fruit-based diet. It just comes as is. Grows out of the ground, you eat it, done. You don't need to manufacture it in any way or change it in any way. You can just grab it and eat it. So that's that. You're not getting anything you don't need, you're getting everything you do need. Now the third reason why people eat this way is because it's so satisfying, it's so delicious every time. Never, ever do you sit down and have a delicious fruit meal and think afterwards, oh, that wasn't very satisfying. After every fruit meal you have, if it's really good fruit, you're like, wow, that was amazing. That was so great. I'm so satisfied right now. And the reason it's satisfying is because humans, we require glucose, we require sugar, and fruit provides all that sugar. We also require some fat, for sure, and that fat's really easy to get from on a raw vegan diet as well. You can get fat from even eating fruit, you can get fat from avocados, you can get it from coconuts, you can get it from durian, you can get it from nuts and seeds if you want to eat those. You can get fat from all over the place. So finding fat and finding sugar is really easy to do on a raw vegan diet. If you want fat, eat some avocado. You want sugar, have some oranges. Like, it's so simple. You don't need to have a bunch of other crap, you know? You just eat simply and everything's taken care of. and you're taken care of. You feel satisfied. You feel like all your needs are met. I look forward to every fruit meal I have, whether it's at noon or whether it's at 5 p.m. Whether I'm breaking my fast, whether I'm finishing off the day with food, I feel satisfied. And it's really easy to fill up on fruit. Fruit is very calorie dense. I think a lot of people think of the raw vegan diet and they think of carrots and kale. And I know that's what I first thought of when I first got on this diet. I thought of carrots and kale. And I was like, that's not very satisfying. I wouldn't want to live on carrots and kale. Then I enter the raw vegan diet and actually start living this way. And I'm like, whoa, I can eat figs and cherries and peaches and plums and nectarines and apricots and melons and bananas and papayas and mangoes and all the citrus in the world, all the dates in the world. All you gotta do is blend up some dates and drink it and you feel full, man. You're super full. All you gotta do is have 2 avocados and you're full. All you gotta do is, cut a watermelon in half and eat that melon, you're full. How simple is that, right? Really satisfying. Unlike other foods where you eat the meal, like the cooked foods, you eat the meal and after you're still looking for dessert because you're not quite satisfied. And not just that, but you feel kind of fatigued after, you feel sedated. So you're tired and you're not quite satisfied yet. That's a really pretty bad combo. Whereas with fruit, you're full, you're satisfied, and you're energized, ready to go. So those are 3 of the reasons why I think people eat a raw vegan diet. I know that those are some of the reasons why I eat a raw vegan diet. And I mean, the reason I'm so passionate about this diet is because I think anyone can really benefit from eating this way. And I think what's more important, what I'm realizing now, what's more important than what you're eating is what you're not eating. It's what you're not eating. So if you're not eating a bunch of really processed crap, you're gonna be so much healthier. So all you gotta do is just not eat the processed crap and just eat real human food and you'll be so much healthier. That's why I'm more in favor of people eating a paleo diet than just eating a standard North American diet, because at least on paleo, I think they avoid dairy and they're avoiding gluten and grains and stuff, and that's amazing, because gluten and grains and dairy you never really get in nature. You'd find meat in nature, sure. You'd find vegetables in nature, sure. You'd eat fruit in nature, sure. You'd eat nuts and seeds in nature, sure. But you wouldn't eat dairy, you wouldn't eat processed shit, you wouldn't eat grains. That stuff's not human food at all. It's so hard to obtain that stuff. So at least paleo's in the right direction. But then fruitarianism, raw veganism, it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate diet. Like if you give someone a choice between fresh, delicious fruit and some other food that's not a fresh, delicious fruit, like people are gonna go for the fresh, delicious fruit every time. Which is what we're so naturally called for. So yeah, consider that next time you're thinking about eating a raw vegan diet. Just remember the 3 reasons why people do it, and maybe you'll come on board sooner than later. It's never too late to start eating a raw vegan diet. It's never too late. The best time to do it is right now. If you're interested in doing 30 days raw with me this October, starting October 1st, I'm going to be having a 30-day raw food challenge. If you want to join that, check the link in the description. Be happy to have you on board. All right. Peace out. Much love from Canada. Cheers.